When was the last time you just were? You were just being. You were just present. I'm Holly, and I'm sharing a part of my journey to bring courage and inspire you on yours. And I have been in this space of survival, in and out, for so long. All the attacks against me, everything that I've had to endure, while still attempting to find my space of peace, having less responsibilities, less clutter, less things to focus on. Oh, I can't switch it around. I was going to show you the little bird. This has been the way for me to still remain in my peaceful, joyful character. When you're in survival, nothing feels safe. People don't feel safe. Your home may even not feel safe. And when your home is supposed to be your safe space, and you are lacking safety within that home, you don't even want to leave the home, because you already know this is supposed to be your sanctuary, and you know that the world is crazy and chaotic, and you know many people wear masks every time you step outside. So how are you supposed to leave your space of sanctuary when you have no sanctuary to come home to? Because the chaos there. I am extremely grateful for still being able to find my space of peace, no matter if it's within my home, outside of my home, outside of the community, within the community, whatever that may be at the time. And it's heaven. I don't know why I can't turn my camera around. Anyway, it's heaven. And it's not even an escape. This is home. Nature. We're here to be custodians of nature and taking only what we need. And this life of overconsumption and hustle culture and striving to make the millions of dollars, and you need to do this and you have to be this way, and the programming and conditioning, and this like drilling it in your head about how your life is supposed to be, because you don't trust yourself enough to make your own decisions, to make your own choices. Don't you think that you may know what you want more than your neighbor, more than your family, more than the friends you've been calling friends for 20 years who are still doing the same things they were doing 20 years ago? Have you yet to learn how to trust yourself? How could you when you're constantly surrounding yourself with distractions? When you're constantly scrolling, looking for that next fix, the dopamine hits, rather than creating and finding your own oxytocin. This space where you're able to release and purge this tension. You can feel it building up. I felt it a few days ago. It was all building up in here because I removed myself from here. Again, trying to protect myself because nobody else is here to protect me. So I move up here. Because then a woman's brain is different than a man. A man is A to B. If this, then this. A woman is like, well, if this, then this, and groceries, and my dog, and oh, maybe this, and everything's so connected. So when we are up here, you're disconnected. You're no longer connected here or here, like your soul or your heart, your navigational centers. Yes, this is beneficial when you learn to control it. However, many people are unable to. And so I felt it building up here, because I was letting all of the exterior distractions and noise and everyone else's chaos in. And I knew I needed to step away. One of my previous videos was when the world around you is imploding, when the people around you are imploding, how do you maintain your focus and peace? And this space is all around us, and so many people are blind to these healing spaces that are around. People run to the doctor for all of the solutions, for pills, for not telling you the root cause of it all is because of your focus or lack thereof. This is bliss. This is healing. This is nurturing. You don't need to be surrounded by a whole bunch of people. Look, I got the whole beach to myself. You can find your own space, your own peace. You will reconnect with you there. I'm a forest therapy practitioner. That's one of my labels that I've trained for, is forest therapy practitioner. And it is about reconnecting with nature through sensory experiences and reconnecting with your senses, all of your senses, smell, touch, taste, sight, everything which, like feeling, it brings you into the present moment. And the concrete jungle, it's near impossible to bring yourself to the present moment due to all of the sounds and distractions around you. Shut your phone off for a day or 2 or 4. I deleted social media for a year and a half. It was bliss. I constantly think about that daily. For the past probably 4 or 5 months, I'm like, do I really need Facebook? Do I really need Instagram? I rarely go on Instagram anyways. I love sharing my videos on YouTube. I have the most genuine interaction through my YouTube audience, and I appreciate the few of you who I connect with there, and the others who just watch. Like, I appreciate you also. But there's so many distractions. And when you've got your hands in all the buckets, what do they say? Don't put all your pennies in one pot. Like, when you invest, they want you to put it in a million different things. Why? Why not just focus on that one thing that brings you the most joy? There's always room to expand later. This hustle culture has you so conditioned in thinking that you need all the things now. You need it all now. How about that solid foundation? You have no solid foundation. You never spent the time to deconstruct what you had already built, which was poorly built, clearly. Otherwise, your life would be thriving in this moment. You need to take that structure you built on shaky ground Deconstruct it. See where you went wrong. Where are the flaws in your construction? Where are the flaws? Where did you miss out on following the blueprints? Or were the blueprints off all along? Because when you're following someone else's blueprints, you just follow blindly? Or do you double check and make sure prior to you actually putting your effort and time and money and knowledge into that structure? Do you double check? Or you just follow blindly, which is what most people do. And then they got a shit foundation, and then the structure eventually crumbles or cracks or shifts because it was either rushed, slapped together. Could you imagine starting to build a home in a new home construction zone and a windstorm comes and the whole thing blows over? That's what's happening in your world, and it possibly is happening right now. And it's okay. It's okay to start over. It's actually better to start over rather than continuing to build and makeshift on this rocky, uneven ground. Just dismantle it. Start fresh. Don't rush. Baby steps. You'll get there. I'll get there. I am loving life so much to the point where I'm in no rush for the luxuries and the money and I love traveling, don't get me wrong. I was supposed to go to Bali and Egypt and back down to Zambia back in 2020 and had to cancel it all due to 2020 vision unleashing and all the people not actually opening their vision to see the facts. So where's your bliss right now? And when you have no bliss, where are you going to look for it? Your bliss may be within your own home, building a quiet space. I'm telling you though, the best space for you is outside in nature. Sensory touch. I'll likely be putting some videos together, doing some forest therapy exercises, showing you a few things you can do when you actually find that space of peace for yourself. The butterflies, the dragonflies, these little birds. Yeah, this is bliss. This is what life is about. Not the 9 to 5, not the hustle culture, not the working your ass off just so that you can pay all your bills, which they're securitized and paid for you, yet they won't teach you about that. They'll just they'll double dip. That's what they all do. It's okay. The system sees that many of us see and we now have a space to stand on, which protects us. And the system will, well, you see it. You see it. You may not recognize it yet, but they're already telling you. They themselves are already telling you. So find your space of peace. Find that space where you can recharge and rest, and you don't need to invite all your buddies to go with you. You go with you. Get to know you. Who are you? Where's your passions lie? Experience life to its fullest. You are enough and you are worth it. You deserve it, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've put anybody else through. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. It's not worth holding on to. Take accountability. Be accountable in your life. Whether you correct all your wrongs or not, it's about moving forward. Be accountable Find your bliss. Find your peace. Mwah. Bliss for each and every one of you.